Good morning, professor. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're seeing this. This is my presentation for the first assignment. So in today's discussion, I'm going to be talking about the questions which were to talk about one person's spending is another person's income, the concept of opportunity cost, and incentives and why they're important. So first, one person's spending is another person's income. This pretty much means that due to factors behind the transaction, there are some of the factors, I should say, include that workers can get a large promotion, a small promotion. Um, they can expand their business, whether it's space, whether it's tables, chairs, uh, more more registers, even more workers. You can hire more people. You can be able to, sorry, you can afford to pay more employees, um, and have sales to attract more customers, which you can promote different sales, like whether it's 2 for 10 for a product, 3 for 5, whatever it depends on the sale item, obviously, but you can test all that out to attract more customers. So an example for this would be, say you walk into a coffee shop and buy, let's say, a cup of coffee, 2 cups of coffee. The coffee shop receives your money and they could do a lot of different things with it, including they can make more space in their store. They can buy more tables, they can buy more chairs, they can buy in this scenario, different types of coffee for their customers, different uh ingredients, I guess you could say. Um and they could be a lot more prepared for big days, I guess you could say, huge important days or more sales they can have. Um And yeah, they can hire more employees, obviously. They can pay more people, so that helps them out with more workers. The next scenario is actually sort of related to me in a way. So I work at a ShopRite store on Staten Island, so I have experience with some of the income, I guess you could say the income decisions that are made in a ShopRite store. An example is people are shopping for groceries every day in ShopRite. It's a huge company, a huge business that many people go many people go there to get groceries every day. So there's a lot of income to deal with. With that income, they can hire more vendors, which means they can get different flavors and different types of whatever the product is. They can promote someone who's been working hard for a while. They can hire more people, obviously. And something huge, especially for that store, is you can make more space. You can expand on the store, which in that ShopRite, I don't know if you've been there, ShopRite Veterans Road, huge space issue, at least in the back. But yeah, that could definitely help. Next, opportunity cost. So opportunity cost is a term that many businesses use to break down the right formula for a certain decision between a few products or whatever the situation may be. So there are many similar features in 2 different products, and there's 1 or 2 little factors that can make or break a deal, that's included in one of these products. And companies have to make a decision based on whatever those factors are that they think can benefit them and other people. An example of this is not really business related, but it's an example to help someone understand how important opportunity cost is. So, say we have a big test in, I guess, this class, we could say. Say we could study for an hour and a half, 2 hours a day for 3 days, we could say. That would obviously help increase the test score. You can get a great score on your exam, and that would help out your grade. But if you choose not to study, you feel more relaxed and you could sleep more. Um, and the deal breakers with those two, if you do choose to study, the negatives on that would be that you don't get enough sleep or you don't feel as relaxed. But if you choose not to study and you decide to sleep and relax, that can influence your test exam score and you can get a bad grade on that test, which that's someone else's decision, but it's up to them. And that's just an opportunity that someone would have to take. Um, it's a big decision for someone when you think about it because tests can mean a lot, they can mean a little, whatever the situation may be. Next, incentives. So incentives are basically a bonus add-on to the money that you're currently making. Incentives can be uh say you're working hard, you're doing this. I want you to do something else bigger or something else that would help me a lot. So I'm offering you a bonus pay if you do this. And incentives can be small incentives, big incentives, um, whatever the situation may be. So the first example is say there's a man in the plumbing business who's been working pretty hard. So his manager wants to give him an opportunity that would really help him out. This, sorry, this incentive opportunity is that he would have to get 100 5-star reviews with customers for assistance and just their overall work on, we'll say their website, whatever plumbing website. By the end of the calendar year, he has to get these 100 reviews. So if he gets 100 5-star reviews by the end of the year, and this is in October, this starts in October, he would get a significant a significant bonus pay because this is a major opportunity, a major job that he would really need to work hard for. So his manager appreciates that he's taking that chance to work harder than he usually is or pushing him to his limit so that he can provide for his company and receive that bonus if he completes this. On another example, there's a major motor vehicles client for a law firm that has just fired their law firm. So many firms are fighting to sign, and a possible incentive opportunity for this firm would be to push their employees to sign the motor vehicles company. They would have to do anything that they can to try and get the edge, and they can receive, for many employees like that, they can get a small incentive, but anything that helps them sign would get them to receive an incentive. To summarize these slides up, one person's spending is another person's income. It simply just helps companies grow. And if they don't receive much income, then they can't really stay open because they don't have the resources or they don't have the resources to stay open. Opportunity costs can easily make or break companies and influence many decisions depending on the pros and the cons. And then lastly, incentives may be hard and tough, maybe a hard and tough bonus to work for, but if you choose to work hard and complete these incentives, it will definitely be worth it if you work hard and make the right decisions. Um, Thank you for watching this, Professor. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.